go. Are you driving? You gonna drive? Yeah. Excited? Alright, let's scoot you over. Alright, scoot over.
Okay. We'll build a cabin. Papa, you'll actually up. Cabin? What? Yeah.
Finley, what's this? Over here. What's this? Is that the cabin?
Joke.
Yummy. Alrighty, so we got the subfloor underneath layment, which we're putting under here is a reflective barrier. So it's just like a reflective screen. It's like a bubble looking thingy. So they're 4 foot wide, and I ran 4 of them across there, so everything lined up pretty good. And then for any of the screw holes or nails, you want to put this tape, and also on the seams, just reflective tape. This is just to kind of reflect any of the heat that's gonna come from underneath. Keep it a nice tight seal as well. Got to put a little bit more tape on that one there. But it turned out good, and now we're gonna lay the subfloor down. On the subfloor, we're using tongue and groove OSB. I believe it's, let's see, 23 over 32 tongue and groove. So that's the 4x8 sheets we'll be laying down, and kind of explain how we do that. But let's get started. Okay, so it's coming together pretty good. The subfloor is. The tongue and groove definitely gave us a hard time at first, but now we got it down. We know what we need to do. Let me show you how we did this, and we're just going to try and get it all done before the sun runs down today. Alright, so we started here. We ran an 8-footer, then another 8-footer, and then another 8-footer. And then right here we just cut the remainder, which was 2 foot basically. And then we started over here and worked our way back down. That way the gaps don't fall into the same place. You don't want to start back down there and come this way and have all your lines run all the way across there. But as a closer look at it, it's coming together. We'll only put a couple screws in them for right now. Once we get everything done, we'll lay in all the screws. Alright, so we're in the car, headed to head to a local town to pick up some windows that we're gonna put in the cabin. We need 5 windows, about 36 by 36, and that will help me when I'm framing out the walls as well. So, anyways, having these windows is very much needed for the next steps that we're gonna be doing. So, to get the actual measurements, because they're old windows, so I'm hoping that they're all, gonna be pretty easy to work with, but we'll see. So we'll show you what they look like when we get them. All right, so we got the windows. We were getting 5, and he went ahead and gave us a couple extra just in case. So, but yeah, these are looking pretty good. The windows are 3 foot wide by 2.5 foot tall. So we'll see how they look in the cabin, but I think they'll turn out pretty good. And on the white, we're gonna clean that up, and we'll probably stain a little bit, but I don't know for sure yet. But they're all original. Should look pretty good. Alright, so these are the deck screws that we're using here. Just wanted to show you what we're using. 1 5/8" deck screws. Since we are using basically a treated lumber underneath where our trusses are, we got the corrosion resistant. So these are coated screws. But anyways, for each piece of plywood here, we have about 30 screws. We have about 6 16-inch braces in there, and that are 16 on center. And what we're doing is we're putting 5 across. So 5 across. So we got about 30 on each one of these so far. So it's gonna take a lot of screws, but we're getting it done. Alrighty, so now we're gonna start on getting our walls done. We're just using some 2x4s by 8. This run, we got a door going right here and 2 windows over there. There's nothing on that wall. On this back wall, we're gonna have one window down here and one right here, and then on this wall here, we'll have a window right there. So, anyways, we're gonna keep everything 16 on center. We gotta build a door. We gotta frame out a door, frame out a couple windows. So shouldn't be too bad. I've already gotten started on marking some stuff here. 16 on center. We're gonna have our jack for our door. Cripple is gonna go up there, and we'll also have a header. We're gonna do a 3 stud on the corner. So there's gonna be three studs stacked here on every single corner. You'll see. Alright, so this is what we got done so far. The door is all framed out, and we have one window here. What's nice is all the windows are going to be in the same same position as far as height, and they're all the same window. So I can kind of use this as a template as far as measurements go to do all the other windows, all the other four. Front wall, basically what I'm going to do, just so it doesn't get too big, I'm going to take this down to the 8-foot mark down here. Where is it at? So I've marked 8 foot off there. What that is that's 8 foot from there to the rest of the front of the cabin. So that would be a perfect 2x4 there. I can frame that out, do whatever I need to do. And then this side is going to be the rest of the length. So basically I need to finish out all the framing. That'll get me to that point there. We'll lift this wall up, get it braced up, and we'll have one of the walls up. One of the things I did down here is I went ahead and took out this piece, as you've probably seen in one of the time-lapse videos. Probably should have left that in. It would have made it a whole lot sturdier, because it's definitely got some wiggle room in there. So what I did is I just marked where the door is going to go, where it's going to line up. So that piece should fit in between there and there. And then this one just start right there. So yep, that should give me what I need to do there. But we've almost got the first wall all done, and we'll get it up and have some upright, start to look like a cabin. There for a minute you'd have thought I forgot to do simple math, so I'm going to flip the camera around and show you a couple more things, kind of what we did on the 16 center, and how that kind of lays out. But everything's ready. What we're going to do is I'm going to use some 2x4s to kind of brace it up and just get it up standing. That way we can build the rest of the walls. But this first wall looking pretty good. Everything's lined up. Everything's dead on. So yeah, looking pretty good. And I'm hoping everything else kind of goes a little quicker, because now that we got the windows laid out and I mean the door's done, we only have one door going in here, so everything else should just be a couple windows and just basic framing. Alright, so we got the tape measure laid out. This first wall is 18 foot, but here you can see on the corners we're going to be running basically a 3 stud, and this is going to make it a very strong corner. So everything's 16 center. As you can see, all the little red marks, we've got them dead on. So everything else should, like when we're doing siding or anything, even inside the house, it's very important that you have all that laid out just perfect. So that way you can definitely make sure everything's in there nice and sturdy when you're nailing stuff on and screwing stuff in the wall. So yeah, looking pretty good. Like I said, this first wall is 18 foot. We're going to get this put up, then do the 8-foot run right here, and then we'll do this whole 16 foot by itself, and then probably do that one, and then we'll do this long wall on last. So, but yeah, looking good. Alrighty guys, so we got the wall done. Like I mentioned, me and Ashley just tried picking this thing up and getting the braces on each side. That just was not going to happen. This 18-foot wall it's actually pretty heavy for us, so we just need probably another person that we can get everything lined up correctly and get it all nailed in. And also we got to get some longer screws to be able to hold our 2x4 braces in on the sides until we get all the rest of the walls done. But I'm pleased how everything's turned out so far. If y'all have any questions for me, or if you can help us out on this build, any future stuff that we're going to do, leave a comment below. Always like and share our videos, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button to keep up with the different parts of the cabin build that we're going to have. This will be the end of the part 2 video, so we'll see you on the next one when we get this wall up. See ya!